You remember our jaw, those weekly, monthly saving circles where our parents, uncles, and aunties pulled money together in those days, taking turns to collect the pot. Yes, you guessed right. For many of us, it's how our parents fed us, clothed us, paid house rent, school fees, and generally took care of us while growing up. Brilliant idea, right? Now let me tell you about Mary. She lives in Texas, a devoted wife working from home while her husband builds his business. Every week, without fail, Mary would set aside $100 for her saving circle, just like her mother taught her. She had a dream to start her own clothing business. She already picked out the equipment, calculated the cost, and even designed her first collection. 10 women, 10 months later, Mary's turn finally came. She had $10,000 in her hands, money she had worked for, saved for, and sacrificed for. But here's what broke her heart. For 10 whole months, almost an entire year, her money had earned absolutely nothing. $0, 0 cents. Her $10,000 was just sitting there completely idle. And worse, while her money was sitting still, inflation was silently eating it alive. That commercial sewing machine Mary had researched, $3,500 when she started saving, is now $4,200. Everything now cost more. By the time she finally held that $10,000 in her hands, it could barely even cover the basic equipment. Mary's dream was slipping through her fingers, not because she didn't save enough, but because her money had lost its purchasing power while she waited. So Mary did what felt safe. She joined another cycle, and then another. More contributions, more waiting, more cash envelopes. 2 years later, reality hit hard. Mary was saving more, but ending up with less. The problem isn't you at all. It's the financial tool you're using. What if instead of your money sitting idle, waiting for your turn, it was out there working for you, growing every single day? You know compound interest, right? That force that turns your $5,000 credit card into $8,000, keeping you in debt for years. What if you earned that compound interest instead of paying it? That's what happens when your money is in a tax advantage portfolio. Your money grows while you save, it outpaces inflation, and you can access it when you need it, without even waiting for anyone's turn. The Agile spirit taught us discipline and planning ahead. Now we get to pair that beautiful habit with a financial vehicle that actually protects what we're building. We are working twice as hard as our parents, but many of us are still using their same financial tools. We have access to something they didn't have, so we get to do better. Not because our parents failed, but because we have better options now. Ready to turn your savings habit into real lasting wealth? Then what are you waiting for? Send us a DM today.